Hopefully you can get it to them pretty quickly because they're getting less and less patient with us.
I mean, I'm still worried about it because we're not done with like the payment setup and all that, and we still have to pay it off.
To be perfectly frank, a lot of being able to pay that off just requires people being able to come to shows and then us being able to get grants and things like that, you know, just money coming in from other sources. And that's really something that we have to focus on trying to do more.
I think it could be worse.
The landlord has actually been pretty explicit in talking about evicting us. We're looking at trying to, one, give him more money because he's not making the money off of the space that he could be, given what the property values are. And two, we had a work day here where we had 25 volunteers come in and paint over a ton of graffiti, patch drywall, and just fix all kinds of things because the landlord said it had to be done. And so we did it.
Gotta help out any way you can. That means getting up at 10 o'clock and painting and stuff, and that's what I'll do.
The reason I came down was I actually drove down from Huntsville, which was about an hour-and-a-half drive, but I came down because all my bands that I play in a country band and a rock band and a couple of different things. This is sort of the home for everything we do, and we don't have anything like Cave9 up in Huntsville or any of the surrounding areas. So the more we can do from up there to help something happen here, the better everything's going to be for everybody around here, including Huntsville, Decatur, Hartselle, Coleman. Cave9 is really a special thing. So the more we can get people from out of town helping to have something happen here, the more it's going to help us out wherever we're at.
Over the past couple of years, this place has pretty much become a second home to me. And if it wasn't here, I have no idea what I would do with 90% of my time. So that's pretty much it.
There are people here who I don't really even know, like that their kids came out that aren't like regulars, That's pretty awesome.
And that's part of the thing that I think really keeps Cave9 going is that we have a community that's willing to take off a Saturday and come down here at 10 in the morning, which for a lot of us is really early, and especially on a Saturday, and inhale noxious fumes and listen to Bad Brains and paint and gossip and go get Chinese food. I mean, it sounds like to me it sounds like a blast. I like to paint and I like the Bad Brains and I like Chinese food, but to a lot of people that would probably be kind of a pain in the ass. And for us it's the thing where it's like you take care of your scene and your scene takes care of you. And that's really just kind of what it boils down to. If you don't put any time and effort into it, it dies. Straight up, that's what happens.
The past month, I'd say, when we've been really honest and told the community and stuff what was going on and the kids, more people have started coming out to shows again and just realizing that. I think they're realizing themselves what would happen if Cave9 got shut down.
If Cave9 shut down, I'll try to relocate Cave9 and reopen it. I'll put up. I would demonstrate, put up picket signs and everything just to open up Cave9 again. You know why? Because Cave9 is the shit. All right. For real.
So do you think it could be shut down?
Well, yeah. I mean, if the community stops supporting.
I think it was last week, a woman sent us a PayPal and her note, it was a $25 donation. She'd seen it in the Birmingham News. And her note was, I'm a middle-aged woman who has never been to Cave9 and will never go to Cave9, but I drive by and I see the kids outside and they need a place like that, so here's $25, I hope it helps. And that's the kind of thing that's going to keep us open and help us raise the money. So,
if this had happened 6 months into Cave9's life, as opposed to 3.5 years into Cave9's life, it would have had a completely different effect. The fact that Cave9 is established, the fact that there is the confidence both in the part of bands, promoters, and people who come to the shows, I think that gave Cave9 that quality of survivability.
There's a lot of people who've been coming to a lot of shows over the past 4 years that you know, it's what they do for their social time, and it's how they met a lot of their friends, and it's important to them. So there's a few people that really care about the place and really want it to stay open. So a lot of people are working toward earning the money and you know, putting together benefit shows and stuff like that so that we can pay off our debt.
You know, the IRS, the Alabama Department of Revenue, they're not really interested in closing Cave 9 down because they have a financial interest in recovering the money. I mean, it's in their best interest for Aaron to raise the money.
I don't think they'll shut us down because they want their money, and you know, we have to stay up until we pay it off, or that debt falls to me, and I can't afford to pay that off. So
if he's got money banked at this point, he can demonstrate to them that he's working toward that goal. And I think it would be, I just don't see that it's in their interest to close it down.
We owe a total of $6,200. We've made close to $3,000 so far. We made one initial payment of $1,000, but with penalties and fees and whatnot, we still owe about $5,400. And right now we're at $2,000 in the bank.
So you think it's a step in the right direction?
Yeah, definitely. And I think once we get a payment plan, it'll be a little different too. It'll be better.
You talk to kids around the country who have had a place like this, they don't last normally because kids in other cities, they let, you know, personal problems or, you know, just other kinds of issues get in the way, and the venue's gone in 6 months. That Cave 9 has been open for 4 years. In and of itself is a miracle. I mean, it really is. You don't find places like this anymore. You know, you come to a place like Cave 9 where it is, you know, by the kids, for the kids, and about the kids, and only the kids. It's a real breath of fresh air because, you know, you feel at home.
What you wanna do. Ooh, the time for holding back.